Wake up! There's an earthquake! I think we just experienced an earthquake in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Can you believe that I just experienced an earthquake in Gatlinburg, Tennessee? To find out more, just come along with me. It's been several years, but I'm finally back in one of my favorite places, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And as you can see, it is quite busy. Actually, rather crazy busy. Came a rather busy time of year. Family and I are down here doing a few things. And today is Friday, March 29th, which means it's still part of spring break. It's also Easter weekend. So everyone decided to come here. It's no surprise because Gatlinburg offers so much. Not only do you have Pigeon Forge nearby with Dollywood, but Gatlinburg itself has a lot of dining, shopping, arcades, unique attractions. There's just so much to see and do. And although I've been here a few years ago, some things have changed. Some are still the same. And that is a really loud crying baby. I'm going to be walking around. We're going to show you some of the interesting things here. Some of the things I've done before I will mention. And of course, anything I have filmed in the past will be down below in the description in my Tennessee playlist. If you want to see places I have filmed like Anakeesta, Ober Gatlinburg, Pinball Museum, and other things. But you're welcome to come along with us, enjoy the day, and we'll see what Gatlinburg has to offer here in 2024. First thing was first, we had lunch. We stopped at a place we never ate at before called Loco Burro. We had unlimited chips and salsa, which were fantastic. We were devouring those. Myself and Jill had beef tacos, and Lil had chicken quesadillas, and it was really good. We actually have some leftovers. Took back to the car for later, but Local Burro, we're able to sit up on the balcony overlooking the strip, so offer you a nice view. And they also do have bull riding on the inside as well, so you can come here on certain evenings or check to see when it's available, and you can either do it or watch some people take a ride on their bull, which is actually a burro. So one of my favorite attractions down here in Gatlinburg is none other than Earthquake the Ride. Yes, you yourself can experience an earthquake here in Gatlinburg. I have ridden this before. I've done a dedicated video on it, but since it's been a few years, let's see if there's any changes on the inside. If you're ready for an earthquake, then you're going to want to come with me. We were told to stand behind the mannequins with the red shirt here, and I think these guys were here last time, still waiting for their train. Not sure if the tire is the same or not, but it looks like they're in desperate need of a shower. But this is where we're going to be boarding our train to ride Earthquake. Now, this is very similar if you've been to Disney, specifically the former MGM Studios, I think it was. They had an Earthquake to ride there as well, which I think is now part of a tram tour. But they used to have a dedicated earthquake ride in Disney, if my memory does serve correct. And that was a fantastic ride. So this is kind of similar, kind of not. If you've ridden that, you'll be able to tell the difference between that one and this one. Do have the front row seats, so we should get the best view. Waiting for a few more passengers, and we should depart the station.
Welcome to Earthquake the Ride, an interactive experience that combines the very latest special effects in an exciting action adventure that you won't forget.
Station control, this is train 13. Are we clear for departure? Roger, train 13, all clear. Station control,
train coming right for us.
On our track, and it's coming at us. We have a train on our track and it's coming right at us.
Oh, seats lifted up. Forgot about that.
Oh no, the throttle's jammed and we're out of control. It's okay.
Just animals.
It's on fire.
Sounds like a zoo. Oh, there's the gorilla.
Ladies and gentlemen, We're experiencing a minor...
Oh, we're tilting. Oh,
Nothing to worry about. Stay calm.
wake up. There's an earthquake. Metro 17, we have a problem. Oh. Oh! There's a crack! Oh! Crikey! I think I saw a snake. Might have to be snakes. There's spiders up there. Rats, there's rats everywhere. Oh, look at the rats. Oh. They're lifting up. Acid. Oh, I think this is definitely an earthquake. Oh, what's happening? Oh, the cage opened up. He's coming. I don't have a banana for you. There's more rats. I think we just experienced an earthquake in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Ah! So like my title says, we just experienced an earthquake in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. You can come here for yourself and experience Earthquake the Ride. It is a cheesy, gimmicky knockoff ride of like the Disney attraction, but it's a lot of fun. I actually will say it's improved since last time I rode it. Some better special effects, better lighting, better sound effects, and some of the things I actually forgot about, like the crocodile or alligator, whatever it was, and then the drop down gorillas at the end. So there's a few jump scares. Obviously it's loud, it's dark, there's some strobe lighting, but it is all part of the effect here. But this is a must-do attraction. Costs less than 20 bucks, and you get to experience it for yourself. Hope you had fun with that. Depending on the time of year that you come here, you can find some unique characters along the strip here. Halloween time, there's pumpkins. Winter time, there's snowmen. Spring and summertime, we have bears. Here with the selfie taking bear. They got their camera right here taking a selfie, and they asked me to sit down next to them and let you guys know that you can come here, take some pictures, and find a bunch of characters like this all throughout Gatlinburg. The one thing you won't find any shortage of here in Tennessee is moonshine. Specifically in Gatlinburg, there is more than enough locations offering different types of moonshine. Off to my left here is the Mountain Mall. It's a rather unique spot to check out. It is an indoor mall, and it's rather dated. You know, they haven't really done a whole lot to it. Kind of original, has that old school feeling of when you used to go shopping at the mall back in the 80s and 90s. You can find a couple of different types of shops in there. I've been in there before, but it is down here as you are approaching, actually catty corner to Anakista, but Mountain Mall. Certainly worthy to check out if you do like the mall environment or want to get indoors where it is climate controlled rather than out here on the strip. Now, if you do find yourself near the Ripley's Aquarium, there is a unique character who is just alongside of it. Right here at the end of Mountain Mall, there's none other than Beauregard the bear. This bear was dubbed Beauregard by, I believe, Adam the Woo several years ago, and stuck ever since with people who have come here and have made videos or taken pictures with them. But Beauregard the bear at the end of Mountain Mall, just near Ripley's Aquarium. One of my favorite places to visit from my past trip here is Anakista, Mountaintop Adventure. Now, a lot has changed since I was last here, but one of the reasons I do like it is because you get to ride the chairlift up to the top. You can take the open chairlift like on a ski resort, or the enclosed gondola cars, I believe they're called. They're little enclosed capsules. But I won't be riding it today because the line is out the wazoo, probably over an hour wait. But up on top though, they do have a mountain coaster as well as the treetop, skytop adventure, which I was scared to death of when I did it. You basically are on drawbridges going from tree to tree, which are loose and shaky and up high. So I didn't have a great experience with that. There's also places to eat, but a lot has changed since I was last up there. When I was there, they were just starting to redevelop certain areas of it. But I know a lot has changed. As much as I'd like to go up there today, won't be happening based on the amount of people here, but we'll be back in the future sometime to do a dedicated video on Anakeesta, showing all of it that's changed since I was here back in 2019. Some nice rides down here on the strip as well. Check out this ride. Probably a rental. We arrived at the village, 27 unique shops. Another one of my favorite areas here off the strip to visit, especially at nighttime. It is all illuminated and also it does give you a break from the strip action, but it is quite busy back here today. And we also did a little bit of shopping. I'll show you at the end of the video what we did purchase in a really cool shop that we found. And yeah, we went a little crazy in there. This reminds me very much of Epcot Center in Disney with all the different countries. It has like a German feel to it. And at nighttime, I remember this fountain not only spews out water, but fire at the same time. Donut fryers over there. I heard they have really good donuts, but there's always a really long line. And you can twist your way around the corners here and find some other unique shops as well. I really love this area. It's like you're walking through the streets of another country. Another thing you can rent down here are the side-by-sides. I think that'd be a heck of a lot of fun to drive those around Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Rocky Top, rent me. That's probably my favorite looking one right there. That is sharp. Very nice. A lot of fun? It looks it. If you're worried about being safe here in Gatlinburg, there's no worries because up in the window, none other than Batman peering down below. If only YouTube had smell-o-vision. This smells so good. Here at Fanny Farkle's Corner Kitchen, they have smoked sausage and cheesesteak, which they are grilling up right in front of you here. They also have some terrific corn dogs as well, called Ogle Dogs. Fresh dipped corn dogs. Had them before, planning to get one later today. And also on the inside is a pretty expansive arcade. All the state-of-the-art games, coin pushers, and some loud music as well. But Fanny Farkle's is definitely one of the places I consider checking out, whether you want to spend some quarters on some games or just get something to eat. One attraction I never did is the Sky Park right here in front of us, which is actually in the background. You see the chairlift climbing the mountain. And if you look behind that light pole, there is what is known as the SkyBridge. That is a relatively new attraction. I don't remember when it was added, but I do know I'll never be on that bridge. And one of the main reasons is because it's actually see-through. There are portions of glass that are see-through right to the bottom, and I'm just not good with heights to begin with. And when you can see through to the bottom beneath your feet, it makes it even worse for me. So the only thing I would do is ride it for the experience of enjoying the chairlift. And there may or may not be other things up there like walking trails or other attractions, but the main draw is the SkyBridge. But I just don't think I could do it. I wouldn't have it in me. It would be a terrible experience. But I certainly would enjoy the chairlift. That'd be my favorite part of it all. One building that's certainly going to get your attention is Ripley's, believe it or not, is encompassed in a giant tree. And out here in the front, near the main entrance, there are some things you could check out, including this gigantic ball, which is being pushed up by water, and you could actually spin it. If I could get it to maybe stop. Somebody really got it going. There we go. You got some help here.
Put your sucker in that hand.
And it's just being pushed up by water. And it's a really heavy ball. Pretty neat. And here's the famous Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Caught live shrimp with the help of Lieutenant Dan. Right next to that is Ripley's Moving Theater with a pretty massive animatronic dinosaur from what I remember. I think he does growl and move and snarl at you, but he's not very active. And one thing we did in the past, right next to that is Ripley's Haunted Adventure, which did close down for business. I don't know if it has reopened or not, but it is a really neat attraction. Takes you up on a funicular incline lift to the top, and it doesn't look like it's open, which is unfortunate. And next to that is Hollywood Cars Museum, which here, if you are a lover of cars, there's just a random dog wearing a pants wandering around. If you're a lover of cars and movie cars especially, this is the place worth checking out. Do you see General Lee in the background there? The Shelby Mustang from Gone 60 Seconds, the original Batman Batmobile. Never been in here myself. I think I will do that one day in the future. A lot of photo opportunities, of course. Some really cool vehicles out here. Street cars. Ecto 1 is supposed to be in there, sorry. Looks like Terminator's motorcycle. Beverly Hillbillies car. Andy Griffith. The newer Batman Returns Batmobile. One place that may look familiar to you if you watch my other videos from Tennessee is Ober Mountain, formerly known as Ober Gatlinburg. This is a really fun attraction because not only do you get to go to the top of the mountain on an aerial tramway, but up top there is basically a ski resort. There's snow tubing up there, skiing, it's indoor ice skating. They even have a really classic vintage arcade, which I actually heard was removed since I was last here. And I don't know why the name changed from Ober Gatlinburg to Ober Mountain, but unlike the other attractions here that do take you up on a ski lift, this is an aerial tramway, so it is different in that aspect. It's an enclosed capsule. You're in there with up to maybe 20, 30 people with the ride attendant. But up top, like I said, depending on the time of year you come, you can have some winter activities to do. In the summer, there are other things as well, but the indoor ski lodge, though, was pretty neat, though. And like I said, it has been changed from what I remember, but it is still worth checking out if you're here. I do miss the name Ober Gatlinburg. It was really synonymous with this area, and now it is Ober Mountain. If you happen to know why they changed the name, or if anything has been added or removed besides the arcade up top, feel free to let me know in the comment section. As the afternoon's rolling on, it is getting more and more crowded. Lines of people, lines of cars, and I anticipate it's only going to get worse throughout the weekend. As I mentioned, we stopped in a really cool shop. It was called Buckboard 2, a shop of nostalgia. Basically a bunch of collectible stuff, everything from pop figures to stickers, wallets, movie props, all kinds of cool stuff. And we did buy a few things. So the first thing is, Jill actually got this for her brother right here. Star Wars, he's a big fan of that. That was actually only $9. It's a neat piece. And then after that, I did pick up, of course, Lionel trains. You know my love for trains. This is a tin sign. This one, $11. This will be going down in my studio area. Of course, many of you know my love for A Christmas Story. This is a really cool piece here. It has a scene from the flagpole at the schoolyard. Even a little information board there. This was $21. And did get one more thing here. They had cards based on your year of birth, 1981. So not only is like a little Christmas card or greeting card, a birthday card, but also an information card. It tells you what came out the year you were born. And this was only, I think, $3. So if you're looking for stuff like that in Gatlinburg, check out Buckboard 2. With that being said, Gatlinburg has changed a lot since I've been here, but still very much the same. Some businesses have gone, some new ones have come, but it still has the same feeling of being here in the Smoky Mountains. A lot of attractions, a lot of things to see and do, as I mentioned. But today is a really busy day, and we spent about 3.5 hours here, and we're ready to go. It's just getting really crowded now. We're shoulder to shoulder with people. Actually had to come down here near the river to do this segment because it's just too crowded up there on the strip. But it's been 5 years since I've been here. Hopefully it's much less until I come back, because I do want to revisit Anakeesta, maybe do the, what's that called, the tower there? Gatlinburg's, I don't know, I'll put it on the screen, but the tower there with the viewing platform, and maybe some other things I haven't done before, like revisit Ober Mountain, formerly Ober Gatlinburg, and there's people fishing down here. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you thought of today's video, what you saw in this video, if anything stood out to you that you did like or have done in the past, or maybe haven't seen before. Don't forget, down in the playlist, down in the description, there will be a playlist with all my Tennessee videos, both from past trips and present ones. Otherwise, I want to thank you for coming along with the three of us as we explored Gatlinburg for the first time in 5 years. Hope you enjoyed yourself as much as we did, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.